Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are in the middle of March Madness insanity right now. It's Tuesday. Everyone's looking at all the lines, all the brackets. And right now we are going to talk with Rob and the Dream from Sports Bettors TV about each of the regions' futures odds to win each region and to win the whole thing. Rob and the Dream from Sports Bettors TV. Thanks so much for being back with us.
Oh, our pleasure, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing kind of crazy. You don't seem that crazy. You seem like you're pretty even keeled right now. I'm going nuts. I'm going absolutely nuts.
Pete, I'm going nuts. I got it going on. I got the magic. I got the action. I am so excited about what's about to go down. I can't even stand it.
All right, I hear you, man. All I'm doing is sleeping, shooting videos, editing videos, and analyzing lines and deciding what I'm going to do for my brackets. But all right, let's forward on here. I woke up about 15 minutes ago. I'm in the studio right now. The Eastern region is what we're going to talk about right now. Let's get it started. Of course, it's, as of right now, looking like a two-horse race based on the odds currently at Pinnacle. Villanova is plus 199 to win the East. Virginia plus 220, and then all the other shots are a lot longer. Oklahoma is plus 713. Northern Iowa, surprisingly short, plus 822. As of right now, though, a two-horse race. Let's start with you, the Dream. Who would you pick to win the East, Villanova or Virginia, or do you think that one of the long shots has the best value?
Pistol Pete, I got to be honest with you. Coming out the gate real strong, like the heavyweight champion of the world, is going to beat the Villanova Wildcats. They are definitely off the chain, one of the most powerful teams in the tournament, if not the second best team in the tournament, and that's a close tie with probably Duke. You have to go with Villanova to come out of the East.
Why? Why do you have to go with? We know Villanova's awesome. Why do you have to go with Villanova? Why not Virginia? Tell us why you think you take Villanova over Virginia. We know Villanova's awesome.
Because Villanova is definitely the main reason you take Villanova is they have the complete package. They have the backcourt. They have the big man. They have the outside game. They have the inside game. And last but not least, they have a great head coach that has taught this team how to win. They've been in tight games. They've been in blowouts. They've won every way possible. And during the tournament, this is the kind of pedigree that you're looking for out of a team that's going to try to make a run to win this championship, because you don't know the teams that you're playing against as well as you do in your conference matchups. So a team that can win on all sides and all parts of the court is your best option, and which is the reason that I don't like Virginia, because Virginia is very one-dimensional, as they count mostly on their defense alone, and their offense at times is a little bit anemic.
I'm still not sure who I'm going to pick for the Final Four, but it's definitely going to be one of those two. Rob from Sports Bettors TV, do you agree with Villanova at plus 199? Would you prefer Virginia or one of the longer shots?
You know what? I like Villanova in this spot. Virginia has not done it for me all year long. I've seen them blow out teams and be very inconsistent with some of the weaker teams. I do got to say, though, I think, remember we had talked about the last video, with the futures with Michigan State going and playing Wisconsin in the final there. I think Michigan State can give them a run for their money in the second round. So I'm not even thinking of taking Virginia at this point. I think Sparty might be a dark horse to get into that Elite Eight and play Villanova in that spot.
Michigan State right now is plus 1027 at Pinnacle. The problem with that is that if Michigan State wins the East, they're probably going to have to beat both Virginia and Villanova, and each of Virginia and Villanova only has to beat one of them. So Michigan State, maybe they can get by Virginia, but they'd have to do both at plus 1027.
And Pete, that's why over at what we do is we don't necessarily always try to say pick the team to win the championship, as I hands down think it's Kentucky, which I talked about a couple of months ago. But there's a lot of other ways to make money as far as, teams that are going to make the Final Four.
Sure.
There's a whole bunch of future possibilities that, people should look at, as they can move the money around and find good value in different types of systems. And I'm thinking if you're going to look for a clear-cut person to come out of the East, you put the bulk of your money on Villanova, but it behooves you to add to that. You sprinkle a little bit on Michigan State, and as well as you might look at Oklahoma too.
Well, let's first get official picks to win the East, and then maybe we'll talk about other possible longer shots, maybe reach a Sweet 16, maybe a first round spread. So both of you guys are taking Villanova at plus 199, and me, this is not going to necessarily be my final pick for my bracket, but do I want Villanova or Virginia? I guess I will go with I don't know. God, this is so tough. All right, fine.
Go ahead and take Virginia, because when they get beat by Belmont,
Look, you're right. Villanova has maybe an easier road. Virginia could get taken out by Michigan State. That's a very real possibility. Fine, I'll take Villanova for the purpose of this video at plus 199. All right, are there any other teams in the East that you think might be a good bet, maybe to make the Sweet 16 or the Elite Eight, not necessarily to make the Final Four, the dream? We'll start with you.
As we mentioned, Michigan State and possibly Oklahoma, and that would be it.
In terms of overvalued teams, I'm thinking that Louisville's kind of like Virginia, was strong on defense, a little bit weak on offense, but a lot worse there, and that's really telling in the futures odds. Louisville's plus 1232 to get to the Final Four. So maybe Louisville might be a good fade the whole tournament. What do you think?
Yeah, with Louisville losing their guard, I believe the guy's name was Jones. The player's name was Jones. That really hurt them, and it hurt them offensively. It hurt them defensively as well. And they just right now don't have enough offense to be the force that they were, considered to be at the beginning of the season or even towards the middle. So we have to pull back off of Louisville, as they just have not been able to show an ability to score when needed.
I think we got a decision here. Villanova at plus 199. That's still getting pretty decent odds for such a quality team. Thanks, guys.